the Princess of Wales, LED the glamour on the final day of Royal Ascot 2023, as members of the royal family arrived at the Berkshire Racecourse, looking stunning in a scarlet Alexander McQueen dress, and a Philip Tracy hat in a matching shade, smiled at crowds as she arrived in the carriage procession, alongside Prince William also. The mother of three tied her hair back into a sleek bun, and opted for fabulous statement gold earrings from Season, which she has worn before, as she looked elegant in the Align red frock. The mother of three paired her dress with a red clutch bag from Hermes and red suede pumps, joining the Prince and Princess of Wales. In the second carriage in the royal procession was Princess Beatrice, 34, and her husband, Edoardo Mapelli Mozzi, 39. The foursome arrived in the second carriage in the procession, which followed King Charles and Queen Camilla, with the Duke and Duchess of Devonshire. As the princess opted for the scarlet frock, she deviated from previous Ascot looks, where she has typically opted for pastel colors in more muted tones. It's the first time William and Kate have attended the event since the death of the Queen in September, who was often dubbed Royal Ascot's biggest fan. During her 70-year reign, Her late Majesty attended almost every single Royal Ascot festival, with the exception of last year, where she couldn't attend due to mobility issues. The king has a horse racing today. Yesterday, he shed a tear when he secured his first ever Ascot win. The royal couple were overcome with emotion as they watched their horse, Desert Hero, win the King George, the fifth race from the royal box. After two losses throughout the week, Princess Anne, Princess Beatrice and Mike and Zara Tindall have also been spotted enjoying the races. The king's cousins, Earl Snowdon and Sarah Chatto, also joined the royal procession yesterday. Elsewhere, many revelers donned their finery to celebrate in the glorious June sun. High heels and fascinators were a common theme, with guests who opted for colorful dresses and full glamour. Many female racegoers opted to make the most of the relaxed rules, which allows people to dress from the male or female dress code, regardless of their gender, opting for bright trouser suits. Last night revelers looked worse for wear this evening, as they left the Berkshire Racecourse. After hours of partying, earlier in the day, glamorous guests had dressed themselves up to the nines to attend the event, which is considered to be the crown jewel in the racing calendar, while its competitors Cheltenham, Epsom and Aintree have ditched their dress codes. Ascot still has a fairly strict clothing policy, having made it past security in high heels this morning. Racegoers were pictured giving their feet a break as they left the premises in flip-flops. David Armstrong-Jones, Viscount Linley, also known as Earl Snowdon, is the son of the late Princess Margaret and Anthony Armstrong-Jones, first Earl of Snowdon. His sister, Lady Sarah Chatto, and her husband, Daniel Chatto, joined the procession too, alongside Lord Nicholas Jones, a former Conservative MP and grandson of Winston Churchill. Camilla's family, including her sister, ex-sister-in-law and ex-husband, have also been spotted at the races. This year, organizers have displayed a heartwarming collection of photos of the Queen visiting Ascot over the years. They include a black and white photo of the royal riding on the tracks in 1960, when she was 34 years old. Lonely Beast had a crybro. The mother of four was pictured with a headscarf and riding boots on. As her horse galloped along the track, the Queen was taking part in an unofficial race with other members of her royal party, and ended up finishing fourth. What's more, the organizers also selecting a photograph of the Queen beaming at Ladies' Day in 2013. The event turned out to be one of the Queen's most successful Ascots, as her horse Estimate won the Gold Cup, making her the first monarch in 200 years to scoop the prize. The late royal was pictured beaming at her trophy, which was presented to her by her son Prince Andrew. The Queen was dressed in one of her signature coat dresses, in a pretty shade of purple. Underneath her jacket, the monarch wore a pre-floral dress which perfectly complemented the flowers on her hat.